Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup. This was the season finale, and I thought the season finale ended good. It was some relationship that needed to end it, and some that say it ended and really didn't. Okay? I said the worst thing you could do is not living your truth. Okay? We need to be more honest about ourselves and what kind of relationships that we are trying to create with one another, okay? Now, if you're a person that just want to smash, okay, just say, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship. I just want to smash, okay? If you're a person that's looking for a financial bang and you want somebody just to take care of you, say, hey, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm just looking for a sugar mama and a sugar daddy. I know there's somebody out there that don't mind being a sugar mama and a sugar daddy, but it's not me. It is not me, baby. I can barely take care of myself. I'll be damned I don't be taking care of another adult. I'll be damned. Okay, it's not me. I said, first of all, we gotta be honest with ourselves and with our heart. Let's talk about Indie and Harry, alright? I did not appreciate Indie sending her mama to fight her battles, okay? Indie is a grown woman that had 2 children. I'm gonna need Indie to put on her adult shoes and be able to handle her own man, okay? Indie, what are you gonna do? Okay? Your mama can't fight your battles for you all the time. I'm gonna need Indie mama to stop being superwoman to save her daughter from making bad decisions. Your daughter was grown enough to take her daughter across to another state, okay, followed behind a man on TV who really did not contribute to her life or her daughter's life. Indie was annoyed with her mom for kicking Harry out the car. But as viewers, we're annoyed with you, Indie, okay? Did you ever ask, what did your daughter want? You never considered your daughter about this relationship. Your daughter saying, finally, we're going home, was sad to my eyes. That really broke my heart. That really broke my heart. Indie daughter saying, finally, we finally going home. I don't know about you. That was sad, okay? You never took in consideration of your daughter's feelings, pulling her away from a familiar environment, from her family who truly loved her, to invite to live in a stranger's house. But I hope this was a learning lesson for Indie, okay? I hope this was a learning lesson for Indie. Girl, it's okay to follow behind a man that is showing that he truly loves you, okay? That's really doing for you. There are men that will love you and your daughter and treat them as their own, okay? There are some men like that, okay? They will love your daughter and treat them like they're their own. You have to find that type of man that is willing to put in the work. So, between Indie and Harry, they really didn't last. I'm glad she made a decision to go back home. I'm glad that she is no longer answering Harry's phone call. I think that's the best thing that she could have ever did. Because the man made you look like a fool on national TV. I know we all have to play a fool sometimes, okay? Even I played somebody fool once upon a time in my lifetime, okay? Okay? We all gotta play a fool sometimes. But baby, not when it involves the children. No. You do that on your own time. Not on your kids' time, alright? So, Indie actually went back home, and let me tell you, this man is doing cooking, making rice and eggs. I don't know what the hell he was doing. It looked like he was making breakfast and dinner at the same time. I don't know what the hell he was cooking. But it looked like Terry is making this man a better man. But at the end of the day, I said, Terry, I was you, tread lightly, okay? Cause this man ain't no one-woman man, okay? Okay? He ain't no one-woman man. And Harry says something that, oh, there is temptation out there. Yes, there is temptation out there. You think a woman is not tempted when she's in a room of full, good-looking men? You think a woman don't have desires, okay, and want to test drive, okay? But it's called self-control. Control yourself, all right? Let's talk about Chance and Taylor. This wedding proposal made me mad. I was pissed. I said, let's give Chance an A for effort. But it was still a fail for me. And I said it was a no for me, though. I said, as a mother, we have to have discernment about our children. We have to read the signs. Our children are crying out for help. You can see all the signs in this little bit of clip that Chance is not fit to be a father, a husband, or a leader. And I'm going to keep saying it. Let's talk about him getting the girls for a girls' date out. I thought it was beautiful. The signs that he did, looking beautiful, looking like a little child, playing with the glitter and glue. I thought that was little cute, a little kiki. But let's get real. As we are becoming a family and becoming one as a father have to take in consideration about the child's health emotionally and physically. And I really think Chance don't give a freaking flying care about Taylor children, period. And I feel like the reason why Chance want to be with Taylor, because she does not allow him to work for his position. That's what I get. She is easy to walk all over, and that's exactly what he's doing. When they took those girls out, when they was in the horse and carriage ride, you could tell the little girls were cold then. The man, knowing that the drink was hot, proceeds to give the girl and says, be careful. How many of you are parents know when something is hot, you blow it before you give your children? You just don't say be careful and give your little kid a hot drink so they could burn themselves. That is one reason he do not care about Taylor kids. And as a mother, I would have been highly upset. I like, yo, you blowing that before you give my child that freaking hot chocolate, okay? And the little girl laughed, so did I. I'm sorry. I'm guilty of laughing for the little girl getting hurt. I know. I'm a bad person inside. Because who does that? Who laughs at somebody getting hurt like that? I'm terrible. I'm terrible inside. I already know it. I got a little dark demon inside of me, alright? Okay? Because who laughed at something like that but me and the little girl, okay? I'm sorry. I did. And the older daughter did not want no part of this. I feel like children are innocent, okay? They can sense when somebody is full of lies. And I believe her children knows that Chance is full of lies, okay? He is a house of cards that play tricks, alright? And some people feel like Taylor's daughter is disrespectful. I feel like she's not disrespectful. I feel like she only learning the behavior for what she see. Chance disrespects Taylor, and they is giving Chance the same medicine that he gives Taylor. That's just my opinion. You agree or not, don't care. I'm seeing what based on my eyes. And two, when he told those girls to stand there and they was freezing in the cold, okay? I felt sorry for those kids. I'm like, where are their hats and their gloves? You could tell it's not summertime and they dress like they wearing summer clothes. You know it's cold outside. Why he did not propose indoors where he got the coffee? Why he didn't buy Taylor a coffee and say, hey, girl, since it's cold outside, let's do something here? Or why he didn't take him to the aquarium and propose at an aquarium inside doors? Like, hey, I'm trying to be a family man. I'm trying to think about y'all well-being, and everybody could have been warm and everybody could have enjoyed themselves and still had a nice proposal. He did that horse and carriage ride outside because he was trying to look good for TV, and I did not like that. Sometimes as a parent, you got to have discernment who is good for your children. You cannot just invite anybody into your children's life, because you will bring trauma onto your kids mentally and physically, especially as they get older as an adult, and it's not going to be good when they get into a relationship. Trust me, okay? She says yes, and I feel like she is going to bring a lot of trouble into her household by marrying Chance. Let's talk about Lacey and Antoine. Why I feel like this relationship was based on fake information. I feel like Lacey was trying to build a case against Antoine with no evidence. So the mom comes out and said that Antoine was group chatting a whole lot of women saying good morning babe, okay? But we do not know this information. Antoine is saying one thing and the confessional is doing another when he's with Lacey, okay? He said he has a whole lot of options. Who don't have a whole lot of options? And he states when he's with Lacey, he loves Lacey, but his actions be acting crazy. He be acting nervous like the police is investigating him. Yeah. No. Antoine behavior with Lacey is like the FBI interrogating him. Like he is on the FBI watch or something, okay? His behavior is crazy to me. Let me tell you something. But I wonder, is Antoine really cheating? Because when Harry was cheating and texting other women, they showed the text. There is no evidence that Antoine was cheating, okay? They never showed the text. They never had a woman on the show saying that she was talking to Antoine, okay? At least with Harry, they showed a text and they had another woman on the show that he was messing with. But not Antoine. So where is the evidence that he was cheating? This is basically assumptions and word of mouth of the mother. But we don't know if this to be true, because at the end of the day, we did not see the evidence. Because there's no evidence does not mean it's not true though. Because the mother did say it, but we don't know what's real and what's not when it's come to this shot. The simple fact is that Antoine got frustrated at that dinner table when they was asking him questions. He was like, yo, I gotta take a smoke. I can't take it. The heat is getting hot in here. Alright? And the sister was telling him that he was inconsiderate and she trying to express herself and he is not listening. I said, this is Lacey folk, okay? She's trying to turn a child into a grown man, and it's not going to work. And it comes to find out Lacey broke up with him because she was not satisfied. Comes to find out that Lacey got pregnant by Antoine. And I said, girl, you cannot bring a baby into a toxic relationship. If Antoine is not feeling you now, he is not going to feel you later. I feel like he might be there for his child, but at the end of the day, the relationship is going to remain the same. Toxic. And a baby do not fix a toxic situation. It's just going to make it even worse. But I feel like there was really no hardcore evidence against Antoine. Because there was no evidence does not mean he was not doing it. Because he was giving mixed signals, like he was talking to other girls. And his actions towards Lacey is like she was just an afterthought. Okay? have Chazz and Brawin. Chazz has an issue with insecurities, and I said he gonna have to check his insecurities at the door. I feel like if your insecurities is that bad that you have to ask your spouse every time, oh, what are you doing, without a reason of them giving that they have cheated on you, you need to see a therapist about that. Because his insecurities was leaking like a faucet, okay? That's just, it was just seeping through. And it's not cute. And I say, is Chazz a mirror of a woman with insecurities? When we keep asking our men, who are you talking to? Are you messing with that one? I bet you cheating with that person. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a woman dealing with insecurities in a mirror. And it is not cute at all. I'm like, oh my God. I said, is he supposed to be us? Is he supposed to be us? Looking through a lens of a camera? It's not cute, okay? Chazz went to take Branwin to her friend's house to get her things. And Chazz is being a handful to Branwin because he is giving her anxiety, okay? And you see this at the hotel when they tried to consummate their marriage. And Brawin was not having it. Her male friend has a conversation with Chazz. And Chazz was like, I know she have a lot of male friends at the end of the day. And he tells the male friend that I don't want you texting my wife that much. I said, as a husband, he has a right to say that. And I said, as a friend, he has a right to say what he said. That if he do not check his insecurities, Branwin is going to chew him up and spit him out, okay? And when Chazz said that, why I feel like her friend wanted to punch him in the face, I say, why? He looked like he really wanted to hurt Chazz. And I agree with Brawin's friend saying that because you move to another state does not mean you gonna be successful. Because the same thing that happened in one state can happen in another state if you don't have self-control over what you're doing. People relapse all the time. And I say, you feel like relapsing, you need to call a hotline and talk your situations through to get you through that moment. And do not have drugs around for you to relapse, okay? When it comes to having sex between the person you love, it should not be no pressure to have sex. I feel like sex should come naturally. Both should want to be able to do it. I feel like the more you pressure your spouse to have sex, they're not going to want to do it. Let them come around on their own to want to have sex with you, okay? I say if Chazz don't fix his insecurities, I see this relationship ending in divorce. He need to seek counseling because his insecurities is very out of control at the end of the day. You have Kayla and Martell. I said this is the most I ever seen Martell happy. It was with his family. And I said he need to smile more often because he actually looks nice when he smiles. He has a nice smile. And I said his smile was genuine because I feel like he was genuinely happy. And the comment he made, it said, when he said, for now, I'm smiling, is because when he's with Kayla, I really believe he's not really happy with that girl. I said this is the first time in history that they was on this show and they did not fight. They did not argue or fight. I like, this is the first in Love and After. This is the first Love After Lockup history. In one clip, they did not fight, baby. I like, wow, no argument. Because I believe he was genuinely happy around his family. And I feel like Martell's cousin was giving Kayla a lot of good advice. I don't know if you believe she was giving a good advice. I agree with what she was saying, okay? At the end of the day, I just think Martell is not into Kayla. Just my opinion. I think Kayla needs to find somebody that's gonna love her for her and just gonna put a smile on her face, and they could be happy together, okay? Martell actually mentioned a woman's name in his confession when somebody was calling him. He like, oh, that was Anna. I like, first of all, who the hell is Anna? Who the hell is Anna? Is that his stripper girlfriend who works at the strip club? Because when he was with his mama, okay, he talking about the strip club in front of Kayla, okay, and he asking his mama, is she gonna go to the strip club? Why are we inviting our mama to the strip club, okay? This man loves the strip club. I said Martell loves the strip club so much, why he just don't get a job at the strip club, okay? Why you just don't get a job as a bouncer at the strip club or a bartender at the strip club, so you could be in the strip club all the time and you don't have to ask about. Let's talk about Rick and Raydean. I feel like Raydean broke her mother's heart when she broke the news that she was married. Raydean's mother had hope that Rick would be the one to change her life. And I think her mother knew that her daughter was into ladies, okay? And I think her mother in her mind had the idea that her daughter would settle down with a man instead of a woman. And I really thought that broke her heart. And especially when she said she got married through a proxy marriage, which I learned something new because I never knew that even existed. That a person could get married without the other spouse being. All they had to do was sign a paper. So I learned something new on this show because I never knew that even existed. And her mother wanted to know, why was she not a part of that? Let me tell you, Raydean is selfish, and only thing that she cares is about herself, okay? This lady got married in October. Had this knowledge, okay, and still invited Rick to the Thanksgiving to meet her family. And Rick mind, he think he's a homewrecker. He think he's destroying a marriage. Rick, you do not let nobody dump their toxicness onto you to make you believe that you are the bad person, and in reality, they are the bad person. You do not let nobody manipulate you thinking you the homewrecker. The only homewrecker I see was Raydean. She was married and wanted a side dude to take care of her financially because she couldn't take care of herself. Okay? And Raydean was showing Rick all the red flags that she was not interested in him, and still bought her a $250 jacket. Baby, she would have never got that jacket from me, honey. Okay? She would have had to get that jacket from somebody else, but it would have not been me. And I hope Rick finds somebody that's gonna love him for him and accept him for him and not use him for a financial gain. Tiffany and Kevin have not spoken for a while. They actually got back together. They met at the diner, and it comes out that they really like each other and they really want to make it work. But I think this storyline is fake. I thought this couple was really boring. The only interesting thing about this couple was the punch with Curtis. But other than that, what did they give on this episode? They really gave nothing. Because I really believe they're not an item. And they're not a couple. That's just my opinion. This show was good. I can't wait for next season. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies in the world. Whether you birth a child naturally or you're just a role model to a kid. Happy Mother's Day. Because it does take a village to raise a child. God says train up a child in the way they should go and they should never depart. So I wish peace unto all the mothers on Mother's Day. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Okay?